Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Bradshaw Ridge Outdoors. Today I got Spencer with me and we are going deer hunting. It is the second day of muzzleloader season. I just got this brand new gun, but I got this muzzleloader at Walmart today. I just went and sighted it in real fast. I didn't record any of it because we're in a super rush. But anywho, this is pretty much a Walmart muzzleloader challenge. Will a Walmart brand, Optima, I think it's a Walmart brand, I'm not sure 100%, but let's see if that'll kill a deer. I'm pretty sure it will. We sighted it in 3 shots, dead center now. It's made by CVA, I think. Yeah, CVA. But anywho, we got the camera, we got Spencer behind it. We are on one of my permissioned properties. We are not on my farm. I set up a tripod here a few weeks back with Spencer, and we tried to shoot some deer out of it with a crossbow, but nothing ever came in. Anywho, we're here. If it's brown, it's down today. I will not shoot any mothers with babies, but I will shoot a deer if it gives me a chance, and it is a mature doe, possibly buck. I don't know. We'll see. But there's a lot of cows out here, so we're gonna hunt around a lot of cows. Hopefully that'll hide our scent. But we're into the spot right now, and we'll see. All right, stay tuned. As soon as I got done talking just a few seconds ago, boom, we walking in and we got busted by a deer. That sucks. So, I mean, we still got a couple more hours. Maybe something will walk out, but we're gonna try to hop in there as quick as we possibly can. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bradshaw Ridge Outdoors. Actually, no, scratch that. Not another episode. This is the same episode. It's just a different day. So I was starting off recording. Anywho, I'm gonna get in the woods. It's right now almost 3:30 in the afternoon. This is the next day. So Spencer and I left the woods yesterday without seeing anything. We never saw anything. So now I'm at my parents' property, and I'm going on our land. And we were setting up tree stands today, and on a different part of the land. But we were walking and looking at another spot to make a mock scrape. I was going to make a mock scrape. We wound up making a mock scrape, and while making a mock scrape, we actually found a spot where a giant buck had made a giant rub and another scrape. So I am going to sit there today. I don't have Spencer. I don't have the big camera. I wasn't expecting to necessarily go hunting today. It's kind of, well, I was, but I wasn't expecting to go hunting the way that we're going hunting, because last night my dad called me. I was sleeping, about to go hunting in the morning at around about 11:30. He works third shift. And he calls me and says, "Hey, I've got a buck for you. Would you like it?" And I was like, "What do you mean, you got a buck?" He hit a little 8-point buck on his way to work. Don't worry, he's fine. His truck is fine. Everything's okay. But unfortunately, the deer died. But we did not let that meat go to waste. I salvaged every bit of meat on that deer. He actually hit it right in the head and killed it. But I've got these still a little bit bloody antlers. We're going to take these guys, and we're going to use those as rattling horns today. We're going to see if we can rattle one in. They're obviously running, and whenever my dad gave me that deer, man, it smelled so strong. Like just rotten buck. I could smell his tarsal glands. So we actually have his tarsal glands right here. We're going to take these tarsal glands, and then we're going to string them up in a tree really close to my stand. I'm going to do one about 80, and I'm going to do one about 40 yards in front of my stand, just to get that buck scent going. Plus we got a mock scrape running right now, so hopefully we can get on a big one this afternoon. Like I said, I don't have Spencer. All I have is my phone. So we're going to make do with what we have, and then we're just going to make it work. So stay tuned. I'm gonna catch you guys in the woods. What I have is the tarsal gland right there. Get in focus. There you go. I cut that tarsal gland off. It smells very strong. His scrape is literally on this tree right here. So you see it? It's just hanging. The tarsal gland is just dangling right there. And his scrape is right there. Whew, it's strong. He's peed right there. I see leaves in it. I'm hoping that it's active. But man, whatever made that scrape is a big buck. I mean a big buck. I don't want to get too close to the scrape, but I mean, you can see how big that scrape is on that tree. I'm gonna stop jabbering now, and I'm gonna set the other one up pretty close to the stand, about 40 yards. I'm gonna stop playing around with this. Okay, so, good news and bad news. Well, not really good news. I just got bad news, but less bad news. So, I was walking to my stand after getting done talking to you guys, and what had happened was I spooked off a deer. I heard it snorting and it took off. It was one deer by itself, so I was like, oh shit, is that a buck? But I got a look at it as soon as I got up to the top of my stand, and it was a doe. So that's the lesser bad news, but still spooked a deer. That deer, it freaking snorted several times. I'm gonna imagine that this buck is going to be coming from this way. I'll show you guys that right now. But anyways, after spooking that doe, it made me realize, or at least be hopeful, that deer will be on the move now. Like I said, I only have my phone, so that's all I have to show you guys. My sight, my view, and if there is a shot on a deer, that's all I've got is just my phone. So hopefully I'm gonna make the best of it. If we do see a shooter or anything of that matter, you know, I'll record any deer that rolls through. So I'm gonna put the phone down again, and I'm going to get ready, because you never know. So, I don't know if you guys can see anything, but my mock scrape is over here. His actual scrape is over here. The tarsal glands are right there and right over here. You definitely can't see that on that camera, but that's how it is. Looks like it's blowing out of the southwest. Maybe the south-ish, or more towards the south right now. The only bad thing about the wind blowing that way in this stand is I have an extremely, this is a pretty high stand. It's around about 20 feet. It's not the highest, but it's pretty high, you know. So I have a decent height advantage for this way, especially because the landscape, you know, inclines like this. So if the buck comes from this way, I'm pretty confident that we will be able to, you know, if he comes in range, we'll get a shot at him. He won't sense me. But if he comes from this way, he's gonna smell me before he smells the tarsal glands, unfortunately. So I don't really have a shot that way anyways. So if he does come from, hopefully he comes from that way and maybe loops around. I don't know. Fingers crossed, guys. you'll come in for that. We'll see. Alright, so little time check for you guys. It's right now 4:30, 4:20ish. The sun is starting to go down. And I'm sure you heard that the woods are starting to actually come alive right now. There's squirrels. I did not see any squirrels the whole time, you know. And it makes me believe that that doe that I spooked when I first got here was actually probably bedded down on this hillside right here on this side of me. But the squirrels are, I bit my tongue. The squirrels, they're starting to wake up and they're starting to move all around me. I didn't see a single squirrel until about 10 minutes ago. I saw a chipmunk behind me and it just scurried straight across the log and dove right back into some weeds. Alright guys, it's getting a little dark now, for sure. I'm gonna call it now. It's a little too dark. I can't see any longer. Since I said, I had fucking deer piss on my hand, or deer, that tarsal gland on my hand. I just gotta... That don't taste good, boys. Don't do that. Don't do that. Little tip, wear gloves. It's too dark. I can't see any longer. I'm gonna pack out of here. I'm gonna call it because it's too dark. I can't really see through the scope anymore, so we didn't see him. But hey, you know, it's the beginning of season. They're just now starting to rut. Let's let our mock scrape do its work. I'm gonna take the tarsal glands that I have and I'm gonna kind of like slap a few trees with it or something, you know, just let it get some scent going in here. Like there's an active bug around here in his area, and hopefully he'll stick around here and try to fight that dude. So we'll see. I'll see you guys this weekend, right about